Now I'd like for you to meet a couple of guys that have done so much work here. First of all, the manager of the Little League All-Stars of Westbury here is Ray Plum. Ray?
Well,
you guys have just done a fantastic job.
Well, we had a lot to work with.
And I know you've got a very good running mate, and our friend Mr. Raymer. Let's bring him in.
He's a tremendous amount of help.
This is Bill Raymer. Bill is the coach. Now tell me this. I want to find out exactly, as far as Little League work is concerned, who's the hefe in the deal? Is it the coach or is it the manager?
It's the manager.
It's a combination. It couldn't be done by any one person.
Now, both of you fellows I know have done a remarkable job working with these youngsters, and I want to comment right here very quickly before you do, and I'm sure you will. You are blessed with having the opportunity of working with the finest group of parents of young fellows I think I've ever met.
They've really been swell.
And they've made it easier for you, haven't they?
Oh, yeah.
Now, of course, you fellows having sons on the team, this of course, puts you even closer, doesn't it not?
Well, it puts it closer and yet a little farther away at times.
I imagine so. I'd like very much now for our viewers here at Channel 13 for you fellows to introduce these young men individually and tell us a little bit about each one.
Well, Bill handled the infield. I'd like for him to introduce the infield first.
Okay, Bill, step right up to the microphone and introduce him.
All right, the first baseman, Steve Reeves. Steve played a real fine brand of ball for us at first base throughout the entire tournament. He was one of our real big sticks on the ball club. I believe he had 7 home runs in tournament play. At second base is Trey Plum, Ray's son. And Trey is one of the two 11-year-old boys who was on the ball club. He played a real solid game for us at second, and he has a home run in the championship game at Williamsport, which will be seen when they resume. And at shortstop is Brian Boyne. He's one of the small fellows on the club, but he's a pretty big member of the team because he swings a big bat up at the plate. Plays a great game of baseball at shortstop in the field. And then at third base is my son Billy. He played a pretty good game of baseball for us at third, and he pitched 2 of the tournament games early in the series and won both of them.
Can you introduce any more, or you want to take over now?
The catchers are Dick Snyder and Peppo Michelle. This team was 14 boys, and we rotated them. Played second base. Also was Danny Wood. Danny also played in the outfield.
I notice one thing, these fellas are still a team even when you're introducing them. They don't want to step out front very far. They want to stay together. It's pretty good.
Right. We had a good, solid participation, and it wasn't any one boy. It was all 14.
I know that's true. Now, you got some fabulous pitching all the way down the line. How many games did you have to win to win the championship? Now, you knew how many that you had to win. What was it? 14?
We had 14 ball games, and the pitching was with Billy Raymer and Mike Robinette and Mark Hardy. Step out so they can see you. These boys pitched 13 complete games, and we had only 1 game where we used 2 pitchers.
Isn't that something?
The Astros could go for that.
You said it. Now, you had a bunch of shutouts, too, along the way, didn't you?
We had 7 shutouts.
How about that?
That's half of it.
That's it. Now, you've got an outfield, I know, that did
That's
quite
right.
a job. Let's introduce them.
We had in left field Mike McCaleb. Mike did a terrific job out there. He had some real big home runs. He had 1 grand slam, and in Norfolk he hit one for a 3-run homer. And in center field was Mark Harding and Mike Robinette. Both rotated from the mound to center field, and they both did a terrific job. Mark hit the big blast in Norfolk to get us into the Little World Series. With 2 men out and 2 men on, he hit a home run, and then he pitched a shutout. You can't have a much better day than that.